Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we have a beginner friendly simple base or makeup look for beginners. This is strictly for beginners. I try to use as less products as possible to achieve a soft beginner friendly everyday type of face, and this was the look I was able to achieve. So if you want to see how I got this look, the products I used and all of that, make sure you keep on watching. But first, make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed already, turn on your bell notification so you're notified every time I post videos, because I post videos daily. And if you enjoyed, by the time you get to the end of the video, I need you to get to the end of the video. By the time you get to the end of the video, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and share. And that's all I got to say. I'm going to catch y'all later. Bye, guys. All right, guys, today's video will be a very quick, simple look. My face is moisturized, but I'm going to wipe any excess oil off my brows. Y'all know I use castor oil on my eyebrows, and we don't want them to be oily when we get ready to fill them in. I'm going to try to use as less products as possible, because I know sometimes I can use a lot of products, and for beginners, even though I consider myself to be a beginner, it will confuse you if you're a beginner with all these steps and products. So we're just going to try to create a minimum look today using very little products. So this is the Morphe eyebrow pencil in chocolate mousse, and I just lightly brush my brows up, and then we're going to fill them in. And you see my eyebrows are sparse, like right here. So that is mainly like my target area of what I want to fill in. And once again, this is for my beginner girlies who are just starting out with the makeup and just want to do a very basic V. So the idea of a brow, some people use it to like do a complete brow, right? Make a whole different shape brow than what they have. And then some people just want to fill in, like myself, any areas that I feel needs to be a little fuller. And for me, that's the tail and like slightly the front. So I take the brush, and then it's like combing the product through your brow hair to kind of like diffuse it together. So now I got brows on. Brows is on. Yeah, I found this in my stash. I'm like, okay, girl, where you been? And the front is supposed to like mimic natural brow hairs. So for that, I try to flick it up. Even though half the time I forget. But flick it up. So it looks like, you see that? How it looks like a little naturalness. I don't know what I be doing. Y'all gotta flow with me. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Next for me is always going to be primer. e.l.f. Good Vibes Only Primer. I like this one because it's soft. I love the smell from one. It says it's a soft velvet primer. Even though I feel like it's a silicone base, it doesn't clog my pores, and it minimizes the pores while also allowing your foundation to lay smooth on your skin. And that's the purpose of primers, is to create a barrier for any products that you're putting on your face. Right? We go here. Well, so far, 2 products. Y'all count, because y'all know I'll lose count in a minute. Right? Okay. Primer down. Next up, I have this Maybeliine Glow Hydrating Skin Tint in 410 Dark to Deep. That's what we're going to use today because we just want a real light coverage. You know, mostly for beginners. I know when I was a beginner, I wanted light coverage because I wasn't accustomed to a full face of makeup. So, you know, full face of makeup can scare a beginner just starting off in makeup. So you want to start off light. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start off really, really light. I thought this came with a squeezy tube. Let's see, it don't. Okay. Whatever. All right. Take it on a sponge. If I can find one. I think this is the only one I have. And apply. You're a beginner, so you're not doing color correcting. You're not powdering before application. Like, this is like very, very beginner step. Lightweight. And I just picked this up, y'all, because it was on the floor. It fell from off the foundation stand back there. So I just picked it up. I'm like, okay, I'll pick you up. I feel like this light. It's on me. Now y'all can see me. And don't worry if you have problematic skin. We all have problematic skin at one point in our life. Don't worry, it'll get better. And just find you a routine, face routine that works for you and your skin type. We all have gotten products that we're allergic to. We see that it breaks us out, so we stop using those products. So it's just like, it's kind of a risk you take with makeup. You don't never know like what's going to break you out, what's going to cause you to be dry, what's going to cause you to be oily. So don't be too hard on yourself with this makeup thing. Right? So that's it. That's all I got. If you still see marks shining through, that's okay. Nobody's skin is perfect. It's going to be like that. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to use this Ulta Youthful Glow Concealer in Tan to Deep Warm. And that's what we're going to use to lightly conceal. This is to bring definition to your face. Because you don't want your face to be all one color. It makes you look flat. Because our natural face is highlighted and has contour to it. So once you apply, you know, one color product over it, it's going to cause your face to look flat. And we want to bring that life back to the face. So while that's sitting, same concealer, I'm just going to take it and put it on the eyelid. Get that over with. And this is the discoloration. If you have discoloration on your eyelids, the concealer is a good way to cover that. And this is, all my sponges are Car Beauty sponges. Okay, we'll take a little of our RCMA No Color Powder to set and forget. You're setting the concealer so it doesn't crease your eyelids. Like if you get my age and you're getting like older, mature skin, you know, you can crease sometimes or have a wrinkle here and there. So this is a way to prevent that from happening by setting the concealer with a no color translucent powder. So let's go ahead and blend out the concealer to give us a little highlight. This Ulta concealer, thumbs up, Ulta. Thumbs up. I salute you. You did a wonderful job. And you saw the areas I highlight underneath my eye, my forehead, and my chin. Because those are the areas that I want to bring light to, right? Okay, depending on your skin tone will depend on what setting powder you want to use. I could use the no color powder, or I could use a banana bright powder. I like banana powder. I like a terracotta, plantain, a caramel, that type of banana. So I'm using my Sasha Buttercup. As you can see what color it is, and I get it from Amazon. That's what I'm gonna take to set this concealer. Same thing with the upper lid. We're setting all of this so that I don't get any creases. And with this being banana, it also adds an extra pop of highlight for me. Yeah. And we're not baking. I didn't bake. You can bake. I don't bake. I just press it in there. And I just know. So if you could see, if I look straight ahead at you, you could see that I have a natural contour. You see that contour? Like I already have a natural contour. But we're going to contour some more because for me, I love a good contour. Because it's in front of me, or should I? Yeah. Because it's in front of me, I'll just use this One Size Deep Trio in dark. And I'm going to take the top. I'm going to mix these two. I'll mix these two today. Very light on the middle. Like very light. And I go circular motions and go up. The contour is shape. It's going to shape your face. You know, how some people look like this all the time? It's because they have contoured the mess out of their face, okay? And that's just that. Okay, take the same thingamajig, the same contour. This is for my beginners. Now we're going to use this as eyeshadow. Top shade, start right here. Follow your eye shape. Just follow your eye shape from the bridge of your nose to the outer of your eye. This is considered your crease area. I sure hope you can see me with me looking straight ahead. This is considered your crease area. So that's the only area you want to go with shadow. Or not shadow, with your bronzer. Or you can use shadow if you want to. Follow it. This gives your nose shape while also giving your eyes shape. It's all about getting shape, making your face have shape versus just being round or flat. Right? And I usually bring it down some. Because I like bronzer on the side of my nose. Yeah. Look down. Feel your crease where your eye socket starts. That's your crease area. So you're just trying to make sure like all of that is covered. Okay, this can also be for beginners. If you want a little shimmer shade, use your finger. Go ahead and use your finger. I'm going to use the Palisades, and it's the Your Golden palette by ColourPop. I think no. I'm gonna use Balmy. Cause yeah, I'm gonna use Balmy, which is that shade right there. It's a gold shade. Put it on your finger. Put it on the rest of your lid. That open space. I'm not a finger girl, but for beginners, I'll do my finger for y'all today. Because that's the easiest way versus saying, oh, go get this brush. Oh, go get that brush. No, you don't need a brush really. You can use your fingers. That's what God gave it to you for. God gave us fingers to do makeup. Then just grab that brush that you were using to blend. And clean it up. Close, look down, feel your crease. And that's the 2 shades we got, right? Put on some mascara. Any mascara will do. Not a clump. I don't like clumpy mascara. Some people like clumpy mascaras. Me, just give me a volumizing mascara. And this is my Lancome Big Mature. And I just coat my lashes with it. Kind of like wiggle it. Like wiggle your wand back and forth. And that creates the volume. A little bit. Okay. To set the remainder of my face, I use no color powder. I think this will be really good for a beginner that takes the frustration of finding a foundation shade, a powder shade, a bronzer shade. Like all of these things you have to learn as you go on how to find your shade, your undertones, cool, golden, warm, whatever you want to call it. So this takes a lot of the frustration out. And I think when I was a beginner, I gotta put some on my top. The main thing that I was frustrated about was always finding my shade, finding something that was golden, finding something that was neutral, just finding something in general that wasn't red or orange or didn't, make me look a totally different person. And so I just set my face with that, and it's just applying it to all the areas where you didn't put the Sacha Buttercup. And even though that's a skin tint, it's a glowy skin tint, I'm still going to set it with powder. And the glow is still going to happen. It just won't be as prominent because I have set it with, a no color powder, right? Catch your nose too, because sometimes I forget my nose. I forget all about it like it's not on my head. Yeah, and I let that sit for a minute. And oh, we are done. We're done. We're going to do lips and then we're going to be done. Okay, take a brush, kind of like press it in while dusting it away. If that makes any sense at all to you guys. Into Okay. Next up would be lips. I always use a lip primer, and the lip primer I use is the ColourPop Lippy Stick primer. And this allows lipstick, lip gloss, lip liner to stand a chance against you drinking your coffee, drinking your tea, eating breakfast, eating lunch throughout your workday. Like I have had on like a lip liner and lipstick for probably like 6 or so hours of my workday because of this lip primer. Right? So let's find us a lip liner. Was I gonna do lip liner? I wasn't. I was gonna do a lipstick. I got this from TJ Maxx, $8.99. It's a MAC Powder Kiss lipstick in Marquise Mirror, $9.25. This is the color. It's kind of like a brownie orange type shade. And this is great for beginners because we're beginners. You don't really know about lip liners, lipsticks, pairing the two to make sure the combination looks good. So one product on the lip would be ideal. I did it. So let's go ahead and throw this on. This is how it looks. I think that's going to be perfect. Perfect. And don't think like you have to go to Ulta or Sephora to get you a lipstick like or makeup. You can always find makeup at Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross, name brand stuff for like really, really affordable. And follow the natural. My mirror is so dirty, I can't see what I'm doing. Outline of your lip. That's a pretty orange. Because I need to add color to my face, you can use a blush. I'm going to use this eyeshadow, this matte eye topper from One Size as a blush because it is the same color as my lips. I'm a matchy for no reason type person. So that's why I want to do this. You can totally omit this step. You don't have to put on blush. But I feel like I'm looking real bright. And blush is a way for me to not look as bright. I'm turn light down. Yeah, better. Okay, it was a light. And this is a matte. I'm a matte blush. Matte blushes come in matte, shimmer, glitter, sheen shades. Like, I'm a matte blush girl. If I wear blush, I want it to be matte. And I put mine not necessarily on the, because that's too far for me. So mine are like on the high points of my cheek. I like my blush to be there, right? Take your brush again and lightly blend everything in. Pat, 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 and spray. Setting spray is the main key thing. I've been loving the Milani Make It Last spray. This is after everything is put on your face. Now you can spray it to make sure all the powderness, you don't have that cakey look, and everything goes together. So like that. And we're going to let it sit for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of the Lip Bar Straight Living Lip Liner. It's a brown. And this just adds definition to my lip. You see that? Just enough. And this is the completed beginner's look, guys. Of course, I have lost count of how many products I actually use, but hopefully I didn't use a whole lot. And this just gives an awake type of look. Brush. Make sure it's blended. I'm always going to tell you to do that, to make sure it's blended as much as possible. We want it to look seamless. Makeup is all about making it look seamless on your skin. This wig is getting on my nerves, but this is time for it to go in the trash. It's a synthetic wig. It has served its course. I love the curls at the bottom of this part right here. I can't fix it no more. But anyway, so this is the completed beginner, very beginner friendly look. And as you can see, my skin is still has a nice glow to it, even though I'm only combo. I love to be glowy. It still has a glow to it. I got a little lashes, little eyebrows, little highlight. Even though some areas, the dark mark right there, it's still showing. It's okay. That's life. We all have skin issues. Nobody's skin is absolutely perfect. So don't beat yourself up about color correcting, trying to conceal it, trying to, just it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. So drop that. My nose is running. I'm about to run. Drop down and let me know your thoughts. And if I have any beginners that watch my channel, feel free to ask me any questions. If you have any questions, or my buddies who know a lot about makeup, feel free to jump in and answer their questions, because I have a lot of subscribers here who know a lot about makeup, so they probably can help you out more than I could. Yeah, because y'all know how I explain things. It's like totally over the moon. It's crazy. Yeah. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch y'all later. Bye, guys.